Today we will cover two topics. One smaller topic, that is risk for a drone technician. So let's begin with this topic now. So a drone technician may require to repair the propeller, motor and its mount, battery, mainboards, processor, booms, avionics, camera, sensor, chassis, wiring and landing gear. Okay, so these are the different components which are used in a drone. So all of them, maybe any one of them, okay, or more than one, they could be needing a repair. So the technician should be skilled, capable of repairing any of these components. The technician may face some risk while repairing the drone's equipment. So the first one is the technician is susceptible to being physically harmed by the propellers. So next is that direct contact with exposed electrical circuits can injure the person. Third one, if the risk gets in touch with the heat generated from electric arc, it burns the internal tissues. That means basically the electricity. It could cause harm. Then next is major electrical injuries can occur due to poorly installed electrical equipment. Because so these are the reasons how some type of mishap or unfavorable condition can come up due to uh, some of the faults or the reasons of these faults. Okay, that could be like the installation of the equipment that is not proper. Wiring could be faulty. So overload and overheat. We have to take care of that. Loading should not be beyond its acceptable limit. And use of extension cables, incorrect use of replacement fuse, use of equipment with wet hands. So these are some of the causes of electrical injuries. Okay, another topic for today, that is workplace warning signs. So in the workplace, there are different type of risk hazards. Okay, just as we have discussed in our previous discussions. So how to prevent them, how to minimize them. So some of the techniques we have studied, you can check the previous videos regarding that. So one more precautionary measure is to place proper warning signs that will alert the employee, the worker, the visitor as well. Okay, so this one, the section that is covering this signs. The hazard sign is defined as information or instruction about health and safety at work on a signboard, an illuminated sign or sound signal, a verbal communication or hand signal. Means in any way we can warn or make the worker employee alert to stay alert in the workplace. So four types of safety signs. The first one is prohibition or danger alarm sign. Next is mandatory sign. Third is warning signs. And last one is emergency. So all of them we will be discussing. The first one is a prohibition sign. A prohibition sign is a safety sign that prohibits behavior that is likely to endanger one's health or safety. Okay, so some of the prohibition warning signs, they are shown here in this image. Okay, like the no entry, do not use mobile phones, no cameras, no naked flame, no smoking, and high voltage. So these are the prohibition signs. So means these things are prohibited in that area. So the red color is necessary for these health and safety signs. Only what uh, who is forbidden should be displayed on a restriction sign. And now coming to the next type of sign, that is a mandatory sign. So this mandatory sign gives clear directions that must be followed. It is mandatory. We have to follow that. Okay, so these icons are white circles that have been reversed out of a blue circle. Okay, on a white background, and the text is black. Means on the black, it has to be written background blue, and the highlighted object that should be white. So mandatory signs they are shown here. So eye protection, first sign here. So in the eye protection, the image that is showing glasses for protection. So not these normal glasses, these are special glasses for protection in the particular area. Common example we can take like the welding. Yeah, we have seen in welding, we need eye protection. Okay, next, hearing protection. On the ears in the image, the ears it is shown. The protection equipment has to be wear. Third one, the mask. Okay, mask is to be worn in this area. Next one is the helmet. Okay, so it is shown in white. So the helmet should be there, very common in manufacturing, infrastructures, building sites, power plants also we have seen that. Okay, next is foot protection. In workshops, very important. Okay, the working area there in the workshop, different type of risk are there. Live wire could be there, pointed objects would be there. So there should be proper foot protection. And next is high visibility clothing or vest must be worn in this area. Also commonly we have seen on the construction sites, roads, building, okay, construction of roads. Okay, these areas we have seen this type of mandatory. So it is a part of a dressing we can say. We have to be properly wear protective devices, and that has to be indicated by the signs which are displayed on the work area. Without this, the person should not allow to enter the area. Okay, next is warning signs. The warning signs are safety information communication signs. Okay, so these are the signs means they are giving some signal, okay, about some safety for the safety. Okay, some type of risk is there, and we are giving warning to the employee or the worker. So they are shown as yellow color triangle. So some of the signs here: danger for electric shock, danger for compressed gas, then caution for mind the step, then danger high voltage, danger toxic, caution mind your head, then harmful fumes, slippery surface, fire risk, automatic door, highly inflammable material, then like the LPG highly inflammable, then some flammable liquid. So we should be at we should be alert that this type of object material is there in the area. Okay, then simple caution, danger, caution, hot, this type of signs. Okay, so they will warn the person, worker, visitor, anyone whosoever is visiting the area. So next is emergency sign. So the location or routes to emergency facilities are indicated by emergency sign. So these sign have a green backdrop with a white emblem or writing. So these sign convey basic information and frequently refer to housekeeping, company procedures, or logistics. Because so the route basically where to go in some unfavorable condition or some emergency condition, like the first image, door and a person indicated as moving out of the door means there is an exit. Very commonly we have seen it in the buildings, shopping malls, fire safety exit is there. So there these type of signs are displayed. Means in case of emergency, fire, any type, use this exit. Like arrows are there. Okay, so these signs are used for emergency situation. Okay, we shall stop here for today.